Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively, if you want to taste the rainbow, then make sure you click the subscribe button down there for a surprise, a magic surprise.
Okay.
Like that, right in your face. US versus UK Skittles.
I love Skittles.
I don't think there'd be much difference in these, actually.
Oh, now you get all kinds of different Skittles.
Yeah.
You don't just get Skittles now.
When I used to smoke a lot of weed when I was younger, I used to eat Skittles all the time because it quenches your thirst as well as gives you that sugar hit and a little bit of energy and like snacky. And
Probably my favourite. It's probably one of my favourite candy things. Skittles.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of my go-tos.
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of candy, sweets. You know, I don't eat a lot of that stuff. But Skittles, I would.
I'm more a chocolate, really. More a chocolate person.
The soft ones, the sour ones now, the regular ones, blackcurrant ones.
Nice.
You get them all. Yeah.
I can see why they'd be different. A lot of the really sugary based stuff is different when it comes over from the States because like we were bound to EU law with a lot of that sort of stuff, and some of the things they use aren't approved over here for consumption.
Right, okay. There's some American shops that have been told to close down or they can't import them anymore.
Really?
The sugar content's so high. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought Liz Truss was going to get rid of the sugar tax.
You can't get rid of anything apart from quasi-quarting. Useless.
Am I right? They're a bit like Spangles.
Spangled, like your son's band.
Spangled.
Everyone should go and listen to.
Right.
Good segue, that, Mike.
I know, yeah. No, Spangles. They was just like
Spangles were like
fruity, chewy sweets, weren't they?
They weren't really chewy. They were square, but they weren't really chewy. They were more like quite hard, weren't they? These are like these are like little round ones that are chewy with like a coating on it.
Yeah, no, I've had them before, but
Let's do it. US versus UK Skittles food wars.
From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Skittles in the UK and the US. This is Food Wars. In the UK, Skittles come in the following sizes. Firstly, we have these 18-gram fun-size pouches. Then we have these 45-gram bags. Then we have a 125-gram bag of Skittles. Next up is what I think is the most common size, a 152-gram bag.
Yeah,
that's the one you're going for, isn't it?
350-gram more-to-share bag. Then we have our largest size, which is this one. A 1 kilogram big size share bag.
Share?
wow.
I ain't sharing shit when it comes to sweets.
What would that do to your stomach? Like 100 kilograms of pure sugar? Like, sorry, 100. Yeah, sorry, a kilogram.
To kill you, but
Yeah, but you know what you do with these as well? If you get a bottle of vodka, right?
Yeah, I've done it.
And drink some of the vodka, don't tip it out, and then put these Skittles in the freezer for a few days.
Yeah.
And then
Skittles vodka.
right.
I've done it a couple of times. There's one my bro said that he did when he was working abroad was Mars bars
in the dishwasher.
In a bottle of vodka, and then put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he was working in a ski resort, so then they put him outside in the snow for a couple of days, and it was apparently like Mars bar vodka, like really thick sort of. I never tried that one though.
Yeah, me neither.
And in the US, our Skittles come in these sizes.
At the end.
First one, the fun size, 10 grams. We got the 61.5 gram bag. Next size, 99 gram box. Yeah, the movie theater pack. Yeah, the share size, 113.4 grams. First of the resealable bags, 204.1 grams. This is the grab and go, 255.1 grams. Next bag up, the sharing size, 442.3 grams. The family size, 779.6 grams. Hey, good enough for the Egyptians, good enough for us. Pyramids, check them out. This is the party pouch, 1.4 kilograms. Have you noticed how good I am at pouring these Skittles? Can this be a job? Forget if I'm getting cocky, but I haven't spilled one. The biggest size, the jar, 1.53 kilograms.
Wow.
Jeez.
Now for Food Wars and general consumer purposes, the 1 kilogram bag is our largest size. However, I did want to point out this one. A 1.6 kilogram bulk bag.
I've never
I was
seen
able
that.
to find one of these online without too much hassle. I think they are more aimed at like vending machine refills rather than consumers. But yeah, you are able to get 1.6 kilograms of Skittles if you are a massive Skittles fan in the UK. We also wanted to check how many Skittles.
My mouth's watering.
Yeah,
watching
no, I
this.
love these.
It's a problem.
I could eat the whole bowl easy.
Easy.
I think I could as well. slip into a coma shortly
Yeah,
afterwards.
it's fine. Or fucking go winging it around like 100 miles an hour.
You're getting in each country, and also if there is even color distribution. So Joe has asked me to count all of the Skittles in a 1 kilogram pouch, and we're also going to sort them into colors to see how many you get. What color order makes the most sense in your head?
The rainbow actually has order of colors?
To me, it's a bit of a Roy Gabiv vibe.
More of a
didn't know that.
CMYK guy.
Harry sorts Skittles and asks you about your day. ASMR.
Oops. Oh, God. They're all like running around like they have personalities.
Just keep seeing the yellow and purple color combination.
Oh, he's going to be there all day.
Yeah, no. A long job, innit?
It's bothering me already.
Yeah, pour them out like he did and just go, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's too casual.
Right.
Okay, I've now sorted them by color. It was satisfying, but it did take ages. Now we have to count them all.
Oh, no.
So now we got to count.
Just weigh
these.
'em.
And I
Yeah,
am
weigh
not
one and
Spending
weigh 'em
all
all.
day counting these. So
2.
I figure out how much 10 Skittles weigh. Jot that down. Step 2, weigh each cup, obviously subtracting the weight of the cup, and then take the weight of each cup, divide by 10.
6, 8.
3, 4. Is.
After far too long spent sorting and counting these, we have our final totals.
I feel like we learned something, but I don't know exactly what.
What have we learned from that? Do not do that at home. It's an enormous waste of time.
We did some science today, and that is the most important thing.
Now, while Skittles look the same in both the US and the UK, the flavors are actually different. For example, in the UK, purple Skittles are flavored with blackcurrant.
Whereas in the US, our
Grape.
purple Skittle is grape flavored. Back in the early 20th century, the US government made it illegal to grow black currants because it was spreading a wood-destroying disease. Now, the ban has since been lifted, but black currants never really became popular as a flavor here. Certainly not as popular as grapes.
When it comes to tropical Skittles in the UK,
Blackcurrant's the best flavour for sweets. Any sweet.
It's never bad, is it?
If I was picking one of those, I'd pick a blackcurrant.
Same.
All every day of the week.
Yep.
It'd be the same with like pastels and as well.
Same.
Easy.
Just
best ones.
full of flavour, innit?
Yeah,
Blackcurrant.
I think so.
Even when you eat a blackcurrant, just full of flavour.
I don't think I've ever eaten one.
You haven't?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of.
I think I probably did when I was kids. We used to get them off the red currants off the bushes and down the lanes and stuff like that.
That's what we used to
Go
do,
picking them.
Yeah, same.
Drank loads of Ribena. Does that count?
Vimto.
Same thing. Yeah. Certainly Ribena.
Someone asked me, I had some sweets the other day on one of the other channels we do, and give it a plug later. And one of the flavours was Vimto. And someone's put in the comments, what the fuck's Vimto?
It's literally from Manchester.
From
isn't
Manchester,
it?
yeah. It's a Manchester drink,
yeah.
But the Arabs use it. It's a big Muslim thing for Ramadan
Fasting,
and things like that.
isn't
Fasting when they go through Ramadan. When they come off, they drink Ribena, they drink Vimto.
Right.
So it's become like a global thing with
Yeah.
Muslims as
Wow.
well. Yeah,
Yeah, it helps you fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
colors and flavors are as follows: pineapple, orange, fruit punch, watermelon, and passion fruit.
I could do without
In the
pineapple.
US, our tropical
never knew
Skittles
blue was
flavors
fruit punch.
are strawberry starfruit, which is pink, mango tangelo, which is orange, yellow is banana berry. We don't have a purple one, so we have a green one, it's kiwi lime, and last here is pineapple passion fruit, which is blue.
The Skittle flavour controversies continue with our wild berry Skittles in the UK, A, because they contain cherry, which is very much not a berry, and also B, because the colours are all over the place. We have cherry in the purple one, apple and blackberry in the green one, blueberry is the light blue one, raspberry is the pink one, and then strawberry and kiwi for the red.
Our US wild berry flavors are kind of close to that of the UK's, and we too have a non-berry cherry. They even added wild onto the title, but I'm not buying it. Berry punch, the raspberry, which is blue, I don't know why. Wild cherry, which is not a berry. Green guy is melonberry, and the pink one at the end here is strawberry.
Now, if I had anything to say about this, I think I'd mix the colours up as well. I think in my mind, blue raspberry would make more sense than the current blue, which is blueberry. I think blueberry would make more sense as the purple one, because as we all know, blueberry isn't actually that blue, it is more of a purple colour. And then I'd probably put pink as the cherry one.
In all fairness, right, all Skittles are there. I've never give a shit what flavour they are.
You just grab a handful.
throw 'em in.
Right?
Really dissecting.
I've never
the
even thought
information
about what
table.
flavours they are.
You never treat yourself and grab like 4 red ones.
No.
And just go for them.
No, because if you put 3 different colours in your mouth, you get a different taste.
Yeah. Grab a few, lob them in,
Yeah.
go with it.
I've never even thought about the flavours.
No.
If you said to me what flavours are Skittles, I'd be like, I don't know. You just guess, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I I would. I know that I gravitate towards the purple and the red ones in this country from the standard flavours.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I've never considered what they are. I think I gravitate towards purple and red with all sweets.
Yeah, because they're fruity flavours, aren't
I
they?
definitely go for the blackcurrant ones.
Yeah.
Then after that, open season, whatever.
You leave like yellow and green to last.
Yeah. No, yellow and green
yeah.
are good. Green especially.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not so keen on the green. It's like a fruit gum. Again, purple ones are the best ones, but the green, I'm not so sure about that.
What's your favourite colour?
Flavor lineup? Oh!
And of course, we have Skittles Crazy Sours. In the UK, our sour Skittles are flavoured and coloured as follows. We have sour cherry as the purple one, we have sour green apple as the green one, sour pineapple as the yellow one, sour raspberry as the pink one, and sour mandarin as the orange one.
In the US, Skittles sour flavors are also different. So purple is grape. This one says the original lime up, so I'm assuming green is now lime. Yellow is lemon. Red, strawberry, and orange.
Do you think they're as crazy sour as the packaging suggests?
They are quite sour.
Yeah, we did them on the Try channel, didn't we?
Oh, sour. Ugh.
A very sane level of sour, unfortunately.
We reached out to Skittles to ask them about their flavor choices, and they mentioned they had a variety of methods of picking flavors. One of which is something called social listening, which I assume means checking social media. And due to popular complaints on social media, the green Skittle was changed back to lime after 10-ish years of being green apple.
With all this talk about flavors, it's worth pointing out that some people claim that all Skittles might actually taste the same.
In an interview with NPR, neuropsychologist Don Katz, who specializes in taste, said, quote, "It is cheaper to make things smell and look different than it is to make them actually taste different, ... So, Skittles have different fragrances and different colors, but they taste exactly the same."
It shouldn't come as too much of a surprise
Nah.
to you,
Right.
because if you've been stuffed up with a cold or with allergies, you might know that without your sense of smell, food can seem rather tasteless.
That's because our sense of smell is responsible for a large percentage of what we taste. General flavors like salty, bitter, sweet, sour, those can be detected without smell. However, more complex flavors, such as fruit, require both taste and smell to be recognized.
Okay, Joe, I'm curious. Let me see how many of these original Skittles I can identify correctly without my sense of sight or smell.
So now, with the assistance of Yuli or Joe, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And can someone please place 5 Skittles in front of me? And I will see if I can determine that.
How many people during the pandemic did that in the bedroom, do you think?
What, eat Skittles?
Spice it up tonight, like a mask over the eyes.
So you can reach out for a little bit better mask than that if you try to spice it up in the bedroom, Dave.
Yeah, but I mean some people that wouldn't necessarily do that, and then there's a mask. I tried it, I was on my own. And
I was going to say, so you couldn't see
Yeah, I was
yourself.
like, might as well just switch the light off.
Mask goes over the nose.
Plus I was eating bananas when I did it.
As long as you're eating them.
No, and it's my mouth and my face.
That's true. I don't want you to like fire.
Yuli,
Pink eye.
what is going on with my breath and my mouth and I'm getting pink eye?
What if they're all yellow?
My God. You sicko.
Joe, you gonna try trick me by repeating flavors?
So I blindfolded myself. Charlie has set 5 Skittles in front of me. I don't know which colors they are. I'm gonna hold my nose as well, eat them, and try and identify them.
First one,
Yeah, I don't know about holding your nose though. What's the point?
orange.
It stops your sense of taste then, doesn't it?
But that's not proving that they all taste the same.
That's what he said, though. That's what they're trying to prove.
Yeah.
He's saying that our smell it equates to whatever percentage
Yeah,
of the taste.
I get that. But
So he's saying they all taste the same on your taste buds.
I think if you...
yeah, if you can't taste because you've covered your nose, which is where you get most of your taste from.
No, you smell.
Yeah.
So if you smell an orange and you put a banana in your mouth, you probably taste of orange. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't prove that they all taste the same, does it?
Holding your nose would mean that they probably all taste the same because you can't taste
gonna
them
have
at
to
all.
taste-
Yeah,
buds.
because you can't taste them.
Yeah.
Well, it's your taste buds that taste, isn't it?
Yeah, but you need air through your nose to be able to taste through your taste buds, so...
Yeah.
Let's see.
I really can't taste much. That's tough. Wow.
I'm literally just guessing. I'm gonna go purple. I have no idea.
I need another one to compare. That is making it way, way harder. I think I got some like more berry vibes from the second one. I think the first one was a bit more sour, so it was either maybe like an orange or lemon.
I get this, I think red.
That one I don't have a clue about.
Lemon, yellow. Last one. Red.
This is way tougher than I thought it would have been. I'm gonna go with like orange, strawberry, lemon, green, and just blackcurrant maybe? 3 out of 5.
How'd I do? You got all of them wrong. I couldn't taste anything. You guys want to try?
That was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
I honestly think if I just saw it and still plugged it, I'd be like, yeah, I got it, orange.
Sight, however, does not always play a significant role in identifying flavors. In June 2016, Skittles released a limited edition all-white version of their product in order to celebrate London Pride. They've carried on doing this ever since, stating on the packaging that during Pride only one rainbow matters.
No.
Never seen
So they
them,
ditched the rainbow in order to honor Pride Month, which is a nice gesture on paper. However,
Apparently, some people took this to mean white pride and went on Twitter and voiced said observation.
the good news is that despite that, most people did still appreciate the gesture, so they have carried on doing it. If they're all the same colour.
Why is there no black Skittles ever? Where's the representation? Come on. It's Skittles.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
Who'd even thought that?
Well,
Offended by
guess
fucking a bunch of white Skittles.
Because people would be offended, don't they?
it's selective outrage. People are looking
course
to
it
be
is.
outraged because if you are outraged by the right thing, you show people how much you're outraged and you care about social issues and blah, blah. Most
It
of
was
the people...
probably white people that were outraged.
Always.
Probably, yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
But most of the people kicking off don't give a shit. They just want to be seen to be giving a shit. That's all.
Yeah.
How do you know which Skittle you're getting? It's actually way harder to be like certain.
They have like a fruit flavor to them, but they don't taste like that fruity. I was almost like, wait, do they also like omit the flavor?
That's the only way to see if they all taste the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can actually taste.
Take out the colouring
Yeah.
and then just do the taste.
So now because I can't see the color, I'm not quite sure what flavor it is.
Here are all the Skittles products you'll find in the UK that you won't find in the US.
Here are all the exclusive US Skittle flavors you cannot get in the UK.
We'll start from this end and work our way along. So in the UK, we can get Skittles Giants. Now, apparently these are Skittles which are 3 times the size of regular Skittles. They do look
I've never
pretty
seen them
beefy.
either.
Yeah, I've had them.
I will say.
They're good.
They are similar
Yeah.
to the regular UK
big
Skittles in
ones.
that they still have the hard shell and they are the same flavors as the normal ones. However, apparently they have a softer inside as well. My issue with this is they do have a softer inside. However, it reminds me very much of chewing gum. So everything in my brain is now screaming at me to not swallow this.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I like that.
I thought that when I first had it.
If for whatever reason you don't like the crispy shell on your Skittles, then we've got you covered because in the UK, you can get Skittles Chewies, which are Skittles without a shell. Something about these just looks a little bit off-putting to me. It just kind of looks like little balls of wax. And again, something in your brain kind of screams at you and says, please do not eat this candle. The flavor doesn't come through as strongly as it does from a regular Skittle for some reason. I feel like they must have to coat them in something to prevent them from all just clumping together in the bag. There's something kind of slimy going on the tongue right now, which I am not a fan of. I'm disappointed. I'm unimpressed.
This one, I mean, is this really a flavor? It is the wild berry and tropical mix flavor mashups. If there's ever been a lazier exclusive, take the 2 things we already have, stick them in a bag. Next up, we got Shriekers, Yuli. Beware if you dare, Shriekers. Some are so sour they'll make you shriek. Okay. What? Are you shrieking? Like, is it so sour you can't handle it? It can't be you're not sure. No one has
You've got to
shrieked
put more
once.
than one in
So these expired in
that.
May.
Put a few in, yeah.
We have the America mix. No one is more patriotic than I. I bleed red, white, and blue, mostly red. But this feels a little condescending because it looks like they just put the flag on. Like, what's the America mix? 5 flavors, 3 colors. Oh, these are stale. Yeah, they might have done this like several years ago. Last exclusive flavor we have, Brightside Skittles. Remember that song, Mr. Brightside? Wee oo, I look just like Mr. Brightside. I love the Black Keys. But it's kiwi banana, watermelon, paradise punch, tangerine, and pink lemonade. That sounds a lot like the tropical mix, doesn't it? These are dusty compared to a seemingly much fresher USA one. I should have Googled how old these are. It does. These taste like shampoo.
Our next UK exclusive is Squishy Clouds. It's another product from Skittles in which they have kind of ditched the shell and gone for a more soft, chewy approach. In the UK, these come in both the standard flavors and also the Crazy Sours flavors. I don't know what I was expecting, but we have these kind of very soft, pillowy, I guess, Skittles? It feels weird to call this a Skittle, but I prefer these to the other 2 that I've just tried. So as you can see, the sour version has this kind of like granulated sugar exterior, whereas the classic version does not.
Skittles gummies, okay. First glance, it feels like they're taking away the Skittliness of it. I mean, they're making just round gummies now. What's the difference between Skittle gummies and like other food flavored gummies? And how much does the shape affect the taste? Look how many greens I pulled out in one pinch. Yep. I'm a sucker for gummy. I don't know why, I love gummy stuff. These aren't very good. I know gummy snacks are maybe the most unnatural delivery system for flavors, but these taste woefully manufactured. Why are my gummies sweaty? Skittles, I think I got a little more to learn about gummy manufacturing, because these are not. My boys in Sweden are still kicking your butts with their fish. Sorry.
Then we're on to the final UK.
Those Swedish fish that we had when we were doing this Try channel were amazing.
Hey.
I absolutely love
Yeah,
them.
they're really nice.
Yeah.
You don't get them many places.
No.
Quite hard to find.
It's all in American shops that have popped up everywhere, isn't it? And they're crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Have you had Takis?
I went
crisps?
to, do you know the Edge in New York City? The platform.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I went to
Yeah.
the top of there and I had a glass of, Gaynor had a glass of champagne. I had a can of beer and a packet of Swedish fish.
Nice. have you tried Takis?
No.
The crisps, but they're kind of like Mexican, they're kind of like
Twirl.
cone shaped.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen
sort
them.
of things. The big bags of them that are about that big are in all these American shops at the moment. £8 a bag.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You've got to get them here, haven't you?
I've paid it a couple of times.
Get 'em here.
A lot of things are manufactured over there. That you don't have to charge that.
Yeah.
Which is this, Skittles Sticks Ice Cream Bars. The back of the packet describes them as fruity flavoured ice cream with a secret sugar pearl centre. Should we just bite into the whole thing?
It's going to be soft, that. You can
I feel like all of these are different flavours of ice cream, and one of them I'm not enjoying, and I can't quite tell which one it is.
Skittles
lime.
freezer pops. He's been sitting in my freezer for a month. I'm thrilled to get rid of them. Orange, because it's on the side here. Every summer at the pool, just trying to get this thing open. Just sitting there.
Just slice the sides of your mouth with them.
Those can stay in the past. Last but not least, these guys, singles to go. Little powder drinks. Make some juice. Well, it's not real juice, right? So you got these little flavor pouches. That's really funny. They didn't even bother with lemon. They're like, who cares? A little green apple juice? Who doesn't love a little green apple juice?
I bet that tastes so manufactured and shit.
Yeah, I bet.
That's fun. Yeah, very
It's
natural
got to be
looking.
grim, that.
It is meant to be like put in a water bottle. Uh-oh, it definitely has a strong odor. Finally, they did it. All the delicious flavor of green apple candy in your water. These are terrible. You have to be wondering the same thing that I'm wondering.
Oh, what are they all like?
I would 100%
Put
done this
more
when I was a
like
kid.
mixed fruit.
The second
Oh,
season,
yeah.
put them all on.
He's a pioneer.
Oh, it's turning like a brownie barf color. You see that?
It's going to now.
This right here is called Taste in the Rainbow.
Oh no.
Oh, the chemicals in that.
Drink the rainbow. Like a fine wine. You can also get kosher Skittles and Skittles gum.
Kosher Skittles.
Original Skittles in the UK contain the following.
Original Skittles in the US contain
Artificial colours like red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1 are
The
restricted
buses are
in the
back
UK.
on again, aren't they?
Studies
Yeah.
have linked them to hyperactivity and attention deficit in children. Food and drink containing these things in the UK have to bear a warning label about these potential adverse effects, which means that most manufacturers will simply avoid using them.
but not here. Also, one chemical you won't be eating in the EU anytime soon is titanium dioxide.
That
The
doesn't sound
European
good.
Food
Yeah,
Safety
I was gonna say,
Authority
sounds
found
good.
it can no longer be considered safe when used as a food additive. Specifically, the panel concluded that titanium dioxide particles have the potential to induce DNA strand breaks
Jesus.
and chromosomal damage. What? Just feel my particles just...
Breaking news coming to you live from the Food Wars news desk. Shortly after we recorded this episode, Mars Inc. was actually hit by a class action lawsuit in the US. The suit alleges that Skittles are unfit for human consumption due to the presence of titanium dioxide. The suit points to the EFSA ruling, as well as the fact that Mars themselves had committed to removing artificial colours from their products back in 2016, a promise they've since backtracked on. Mars isn't backing down just yet, telling the New York Times that its use of titanium dioxide is in compliance with the strict quality and safety requirements established by food safety regulators, including the FDA. We'll have to wait and see how the trial unfolds to see if there's any bearing on food safety laws around titanium dioxide in the US and potentially even the UK. In slightly better news, standard Skittles do not contain any animal-derived gelatin, so they are suitable for vegans.
That's just put me off Skittles.
I was going to say.
The fact that the vegans can have them.
It just makes you wonder, doesn't it, what what you're eating sometimes.
Sounds like it gives you extra muscles or something like that, doesn't it?
You like to think so, wouldn't you? But I'm not sure whether it does.
Extra nipples. One of them.
The thing is, like these class action lawsuits, I kind of get it to a degree, but if it's within the constraints of the law, the way they manufacture, I don't agree with retrospectively fining them for obeying the law. Change the laws and tell them to change their ways.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, do it retrospectively. If
that's usually what they're based on, isn't it?
Yeah, if they've been within the law when they've been selling them, then fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then change it subsequently, then
you can't say you were doing 60 mile an hour, but the speed limit's now 50.
Precisely.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
so you were doing over the limit. It doesn't work like
that's
that,
a great analogy, actually, for what people try and do nowadays. Loads, isn't it?
But I mean, things with colourings, that's been a thing for years and years, hasn't it? People think,
E-numbers.
E-numbers with kids and stuff like that. I remember even when my kids were growing up, that, people say, with all the additives and colorants and stuff like that, you're trying to avoid it because it makes them hyper.
So all the E's I was having when I was like a
yours were different E's, I think.
Oh, right.
The ones that make you very friendly.
We were told that E's are good.
Like to dance a lot.
Deb and E's are good.
In the UK, a 45 gram bag of Skittles contains 179 calories.
This entire bag is 250 calories. So
we're going to quickly count these out and figure out the calorie count per Skittle.
How many Skittles in a bag?
52. By my count, a 45 gram bag in the UK contained around 52 Skittles. That means that the calorie count per Skittle is 3.44.
That's 4.24 calories per Skittle.
As for sugar content, this tiny bag contains 66.4% of your recommended daily allowance. That seems like a lot.
Gotta go bigger in the US. Ours is 90%.
Jesus.
In the US, they have bright side Skittles for when you're coming out of your cage and you've been doing just fine.
You, siblings, folks, going to town in a bag of Skittles, just sitting around a table eating in silence.
Sure.
Did you get his Mr. Brightside?
Yeah, I did. Considering we're doing our fat club where we're trying to lose weight and stuff, and there's money on the line, I'm looking at that and it's like,
those tattoos are absolutely amazing.
What was it? 150 calories for a bag over here, and my instant thing is it's not worth the calories.
I thought it'd be more calories than that, though. To be fair,
that's quite a lot for what it is for a small amount.
Small bag.
But I just assumed it was pretty much all sugar because I know you can get certain, fruit bars and stuff which may be 90, 100 calories.
Yeah,
or a couple of biscuits. But I mean, it's still a lot. Don't get me wrong. But I thought it'd be actually more than that because I thought it's just gonna be pure sugar.
I don't know how many calories are in anything.
I'm limiting myself to 1,700 calories a day at the moment. And it's
quite low.
What's low that?
Recommended
really
is
low.
like 2,600 or something like that.
2,600.
Yeah, around about, I guess. So yeah, it's quite low that.
I know.
But to do that, you have to literally count your calories in everything.
I'm doing it on an app.
Don't you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's healthy though, is it? Don't they say that's the wrong way to do it?
There's varying things, and I know the thing of eat. Like I used to be in the camp of eat regular small amounts and sort of graze, and that's one way to do it. But I mean, calories in, calories out is always going to be. It's always going to have an effect, isn't it? If you're taking in 1,700 and you're expending 2,500, then by definition you may burn some muscle as well, but you're burning fat.
Yeah.
But that's the point. If you start exercising more and more and more, you can probably take in more than the calories that you're saying, and then you can probably a more enjoyable experience as well.
Yeah.
So
at the moment,
I think you need to do more than just count calories. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to say, isn't it?
I've not been exercising this week, and that's why it's count calories. But if I'm going to the gym for a couple of hours, I'm doing more than 1,700 calories.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Otherwise you don't be well. Yeah, anyway.
Just in Skittles. 20 bags of Skittles.
I still like Skittles. I'll still be eating them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Guys.